Welcome to your daily focus for September the 21st, 2018. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you, truly, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now we'll turn to the cards and see what they have to say about the energy. Sun is still in Virgo, so it is understanding. Oh, card flew out. Understanding what we have, our knowledge, and how to use it going forward. Of striving for perfection, of making sure that everything is in its place and everything has its place. Everything has its place and everything in its place. Is that it? We have the moon in Aquarius. So that is allowing ourselves to want to feel something different, unique. So we could feel very restless right now. And yet we are leading ourselves down our path more intellectually than emotionally. We have Mercury going into Libra today, and the Sun will follow. So Mercury in Libra, we become more diplomatic, a little bit more friendlier. We want to reach fair conclusions, fair decisions. We may find ourselves sitting on the fence a little bit more in our decisions. So it might hold us back from actually moving forward if we're using the energy correctly. Let's see what the card was that jumped out. What is it? I'll look at that. The Strength card appears. When the Strength card appears, it tells us to tap into our inner strength. That we don't have to allow our ego, and I got the, the circus ring and the tiger and the trainer with his red suit on and holding a chair and holding a whip and forcing that animal into doing something it doesn't want to do, and yet keeping it afraid of you. It's like we wanting to keep control over certain areas of our life. So I think this card is asking us to allow ourselves to let go of the control in our lives a little bit. We control ourselves so much we don't even realize. In situations, events. We wake up in the morning, we set the alarm clock, we get out of bed the same way. We go and put on the coffee pot, we jump into the shower. We probably have our own little routine, our shower routine. We drive to work the same way every day. We come home the same way. We do the same things when we come through the front door again. Because it gives us that safety net, that feeling of security, that feeling of control. And so if it's that ingrained, pay attention to what you can try letting go of control of and going with the flow and being present in the moment and saying, whatever shows up, I'm going to walk through it with my head held high. And I don't have to take control over it in order to master this part of my path. This is about walking with integrity, doing it the right way. Doing it the right way. This is about leading with your heart, leading with your passion, leading with your own inner truth, and walking with an integrity. People with true integrity, they don't sit there and they don't argue why they're going in a certain direction or why they're changing this in their life or why they're putting their energy into this, that, or the other thing. People with integrity just expect to be believed that they are on the right path and doing the right thing. And when they're not believed, they let time prove them right. This is about trusting each other. That's a hard one for many. I was in a store and the one lady was standing there and another lady came in and looked at the other one and said, "Are you driving that Jeep?" They were both driving Jeeps with the exact same radio station on as me. Yeah, and they were into buying similar products. And, don't you live down the street from me? About 4 doors down. And they introduced themselves to each other, and the one finished her purchase and walked out. And the other one said to the cashier at the time, we've lived there 4 years now, 5 years, and that's the first time I've ever met a neighbor. And this is a little country community I was in. So the disconnect, we have to reconnect. We have to find our tribe, our clan. We have to allow trust in our life, or at least open up the door to it. She trusts that lion with her life, and the lion trusts her with his. And so where do we have that connections in life? Where do we need to grow our relationships in life in order for it to resemble that? Where do we want to put in that time or that energy or our resources in order to grow something around us? That is unconditional love. That is total trust. This is sitting together and no words need to be shared because you're totally in tune. Let's put that card back in. Got on a little tangent there. Okay. Put that one back in. We'll shuffle it and find out. Oh, the cards are trying to take over, and I'm going to stay in control of the deck. Right. Our first card is, look at that, the Four of Wands. It is about partnerships. It's about celebrating where you are within relationships right now. I mean, we are entering towards the equinox, so my goodness, what a time to celebrate the harvest of what you've accomplished with other people, like-minded people, family, friends, partnerships, associations, co-workers, your next-door neighbor. It's time to celebrate where you are and where you're going. This is about negotiations. This is about proposals. This is the marriage card. So the Four of Wands is all about the celebration. However little the accomplishments were. And we're in the equinox energy, so it's about the harvest and celebrating the harvest, the Thanksgiving. Maybe this is to be thankful for the people in our lives, the people who have entered our lives, the people who are beginning to enter our lives, the people who have not yet entered our lives. It's a good day to get together with people. Ace of Cups is in detriment. So Ace of Cups is about the service we give to others, what we can do in this world to make a difference, our charitable works. It's about love. It's about passion. It's about growing our abundance. The cup overfloweth. It's about seeing our talents, our beauty. So there could be something today telling you that you can't go forward, that you can't embrace this new path that is awaiting you. That there's self-doubt coming in here. So be careful of that energy coming in right now, talking you out of your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. In service to others, this is where we can agree to something that we really don't want to do. And it doesn't match our path forward. And the Ace of Pentacles. So 2 aces here in this reading. Now aces When they come up in a tarot reading, they mean a path. They represent a path that you are about to step into. And this is the card of abundance, of money, of riches, of material wealth. But really, truly, what is abundance to you? You have to define that. And if you are one of my tribe, one of my clan, one of my family, one of my friends, you know that it's not really money you want, because money is just the vehicle to get you to what you do want. It could be a beautiful relationship that you want in your life, or to grow the relationship deeper. It could be good health, well-being. It could be being a productive member within the community, the service you give to others. It could be your work, your career, your stature in the community. Maybe it's just peace of mind. Maybe it's embracing your spirituality. Where do you want the abundance in your life? What is the path? Because the path is awaiting you. That's what this card means at the end. The path is awaiting you. So celebrate those people in your life and those people that will be coming into your life. I mean, Venus is going retrograde, so, get ready for that too. Because we would be in the shadow period now, I would think. Venus retrograde in Scorpio, so it's going deep within, right? Deep within to what we truly value, who we truly want in our lives, what is our truest expectation in relationships, in different relationships, different partnerships. How do we feel loved? How do we accept love? How do we give love out? And how do we want to do that? Scorpio is about going deep and getting to the truth. But that's coming up, so. Well, we're in it now, but when it goes retrograde, it really pulls inward, right? So the Four of Wands is asking us to celebrate with other people. We have the Ace of Cups in detriment. I like saying it's in detriment there. Feels so good. It just feels right. I don't know how it came to me. Well, I do know. They whispered, but where do we feel like, are we following somebody else's dream? Are we following somebody else's agenda? Is it truly not our dream, our wish, our joy? And maybe we do need to embrace that a little bit more. Maybe we do need to start turning inwardly and saying, this is what I value. This is the way I want to be respected and treated in life. Remember, respected can't be demanded. It only can be earned. So how do you walk forward in order to gain that respect? Remember the Strength card coming out. The Ace of Pentacles says that path is open to you. It's waiting for you. So this is like the Wish card or the Yes card. The Nine of Cups or the Ten of Pentacles. It's saying it's waiting for you. Watch where that path is leading you. Look at what the path is really offering you. Is it the path you want to walk? Is it a true reflection of your love, your passion, your desires, your dreams, your goals? And yes, there's self-sacrifice and helping others and doing good things and compromise, and we're entering that Libra energy, so there's going to be a lot of that coming up. But we don't compromise away our values, our truth, our path. Let's get an affirmation card, shall we? So, it's intense energy, I'll say that. celebrate, have fun with people, enjoy each other's company. That, you know, especially we've got Mercury going into Libra, and that's, we're a little bit more friendly, we're a little bit more outgoing, we're a little bit more in wanting to work together, wanting to build the harmony. We have the Two of Fire. The Two of Fire appears. We're riding a giraffe on the Two of Fire. Creative planning for the future. Mapping progress. Trusting in the unknown. Spirit-inspired ambition. Whenever I can't see how my dreams will grow into form, I can trust in the process of co-creation and engage more deeply in the process of envisioning something new. I have already started to make progress, and soon my passion will attract the perfect situation for me. The light of spirit helps me to see the way, and I feel the universe aligning to bring me what I need. Know that things will align for you, so long as you are making the effort, so long as you are making the commitment, even when you can't see any indication that you're moving forward. And that's called faith, and that's called trust. Faith in yourself and trusting yourself to guide yourself in the right direction. To know that you do have that sage wisdom, that you do have intuition to guide you and lead you. Creative planning for the future. So grow that dream a little bit bigger. Get excited about where you're going. And that's going to be a harder one, because that card is telling us that it's not going to be an easy energy to tap into. So watch the self-doubt. Watch the, you're feeling restless. Don't, just give it up to God. To say, this is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening, and I can't do it also. Help me. Back it up. Slow it down. We're headed towards a full moon. Now, we're still in the new moon energy, but we're getting prepared to unplug, to restore, to rejuvenate. Under the radar, says the little possum. Under the radar. Now, where is he? Oh, yeah. I always mess up, because it's opossum. Under the radar. Warrior practical assess. When the oak is felled, the whole forest echoes with its fall, but 100 acorns are sown to silence by an unnoticed breeze. The possum is a master actor, knowing which role to play at the proper time. Possum have practical and intelligent energies that help them assess the situation as to which part they should play. If they are feeling threatened, they play dead. Possum has entered your life today because it wants you to embrace your inner warrior. It is time for you to go under the radar until the situation feels safe once more. Be careful how you use your words at this time, as you may injure relationships and cause more ripples. Instead, take some time to allow any arguments or miscommunications to quiet, and then don't bring them up. You don't always have to be right, and sometimes stepping away from the situation helps it to heal more quickly and effectively. You may notice that work situations may feel difficult and transitions are happening. Don't start fretting that your job is in danger. Instead, let things play out around you. So watch your words. Be the possum. Watch your words. Make sure they are taken in the right context. Or maybe you're on the receiving end of that, and somebody says something and you take it personally, and you start to self-doubt yourself in some way because of what they said. and it wasn't meant towards you at all. I think, Possum's here to say it might be a little harder to read in between the words, read in between the lines of what the person is really trying to say to us or what we're trying to say. And so there might be a disconnect in understanding. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.